Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today we are going to be cash stuffing my first paycheck of July, and I withdrew $1,025. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for the noise. $25 from the bank. That's how much I have here, and this is for the next 2 weeks. So I'm first going to go ahead and get started by unstuffing my wallet to see what we have left over for the week. So groceries, I have 3 left over. I started with 150. I'm actually going to set this off to the side because I'm going to put this in a separate envelope, not my savings challenges, but I will show you guys that when I get there. Home Essentials is empty. This had 20. Spending, let's see, has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I started with 25 in this envelope. Dining out, started with 25, and we still have the full 25 here. So put that in here. And let's see. Drinks, started with 40, and I have 10. And buffer, started with 10, and I have 8. So let me go ahead and just give this a quick count to see. We started with 270 the beginning of last pay period, and I just did this completely backwards. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we have left over 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $58. Okay, I'm gonna set this off to the side until we get to our savings challenges. I'm going to go ahead and restuff this for the next 2 weeks. So groceries is going to get 150. So we'll do 2 50s, 2 20s, and a 10. So 50, 1, 20, 40, 50. And this pay period is actually a little longer than 14 days, just because of how the paydays fall with the 4th of July holiday. Home Essentials is going to get 20 like usual, so we'll do a 10 and 2 5s. Got some rough bills this week, but that is okay. It all spends the same. Spending is going to get 25 as usual. And same with dining out. I don't think I have anything coming up, anything special that I would be going out to eat, but just in case, I always like to have this envelope in here in case something comes up. And then drinks is going to get, let me look at my sheet real quick. I have it off to the side. If you missed the cash planning video, I will link it down below so you can watch it. That's gonna get 40. And then buffer's going to get, oh my gosh, its usual $10. So we'll do a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that will be it from our wallet. All ready for the next couple weeks. Get this out of the way. Okay, let's start with this black binder. All right, vehicle maintenance is going to get its usual 50. So I do have 550 in the bank, which I deposited at my last cash and stuffing. So 556, 620, and 625. Dental, okay. So I actually, most of this will be getting unstuffed. I had my root canal and it was $625, but I am going to add 200 into this because I still have to pay to get my crown put on. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 650, 660, 665. I paid $625, so I have a little over $200 to go towards my crown, which I need to set that appointment up. Car tires is going to get 20. I hope you guys are staying cool. It is pretty warm out here in Arizona. It's like 106, and next week it's supposed to be up to 115. So we have 220, 40, 241 in car tires. And I know on the East Coast, back where I grew up in Pennsylvania. I heard that that area is getting slammed with heat right now, so I hope all of you guys are staying cool and staying safe. Emergency fund is going to get 5 this week. I have 1,650 in the bank, so this makes 1,655. Medical and co-pays is going to get 10. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 45. Okay, no stress is going to get a 20. This is like my miscellaneous envelope. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130. And I think I'll have this fully funded by the end of the month. My goal is 150 in this one. And then once I hit that, I'll stop stuffing until I spend from this envelope. Buffer's also going to get 20. So now we have 51, 150, 170, 190, 210. And this one hopefully also will be done by the end of the month. My goal for this envelope is $250. Same, well, I don't plan on spending this, but I will put this in the bank then just to act as a buffer in case there's any unexpected charges or anything, which doesn't typically happen, but it doesn't hurt just to have this just in case. And then business envelope is going to, I'm going to put 25 in here. So we'll do a 20 and a 5. And so now we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53. Okay, that's all for this binder. And yeah, like I mentioned, I grew up in Pennsylvania, and I know the heat out there is, I just remember it being really humid all the time. And out here in Arizona is usually dry heat for the most part. We did have a humid spell like a week or two ago, which was really unpleasant. I don't miss that, but yeah, heat just hits differently depending where you're at. Okay, lifestyle is going to get 35. So we'll do the 20, 10, and a 5. And oh gosh, these bills are... Okay, so now we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. And this is for... Oh wow, this is for getting my nails done, and I do need to get a fill soon-ish. I try to let my nails go as long as I can before they start looking really atrocious. But that money is for getting my nails done. Health and beauty this week is going to get 20. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. And this is for... face wash, face serums, moisturizer, makeup, things like that. Clothing is going to get its usual 10. So now we have 50, 100, 110, 120, 125. And clothing. Home essentials is going to get a 20. This is another one that's capped out. I'm going to cap it out at 200, but this is going to take me a little bit longer to get fully funded. So we have 50, 70, 90, 95, $100. And I do actually put 40 in home essentials per week, but I do put 20 in my wallet, and then I do another 20 in here. And I really just try to spend what's in my wallet and kind of like have on rotation things that I need to buy for my place. Cozy Home, this is for like furniture and home decor. This is going to get 10, so now we have $50. Wish list. I don't know what I'm saving for yet in this envelope, but I want it to be for a bigger purchase. I don't know, something like a new tattoo or something like a piece of jewelry or something like that that's usually a little more expensive than what I would spend normally, or a lot more expensive. So now we have 50, 70, 90, and 100 in wish list. But I think I'll have to come up with an actual item or thing that I want to save for. That way I can be motivated about putting money in this. I just haven't quite decided yet what I want to put this envelope toward. Stock up. This is for my pantry. I did spend out of this week, but this is going to get a 5. So now I have 17 in here. I forget what I had to buy. I think I bought more garlic powder or something like that. H Mart. Okay, so this is the envelope. This is, I don't know if this store is like everywhere, but in Arizona, this is like our big Korean Walmart basically. And so I don't typically cash plan for this, like out of my paycheck. I will take the money that I have left over in my grocery envelope. So I had $3 left over, so that's how I've been kind of funding this envelope. I don't shop here all the time, but when I do go, I do like to stock up on quite a few things. So now we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And if you have an H Mart near you and you've never been, I recommend going. It's fun. There's a lot of cool stuff in there that's not carried in like regular grocery stores. Credit card this week, let's see, we're gonna put in 35. So we'll do a 20, 10, and a 5, and this is what I'm using for gas. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, and 80. And thank goodness gas is going down. I think I was out this morning, gas I think I saw for like 370 in my area, which is not bad. And then plugged in is going to get $10. So now we have 50 in plugged in. And that's going to be all for this binder. Okay. And next we'll move on to this blue binder. Okay, holidays and hosting. There's no actual cash in here. I emptied out. I had $100 in here. So my last cash and stuffing, I took this out and I put it in the bank. So I have 200 in the bank. And this one is going to get 25. So now I have 225 total. And I plan using this in October. Kind of the beginning of October when my parents come out to visit. So I'm trying to get this one bulked up a little bit more. Gift giving is going to get a 10. So now we have 50, 70, 90, $110 in gifts. Christmas, same thing with Christmas. There's no cash in here. I did put this into a high yield savings account since Christmas is quite a ways away. There is 200 in the bank and I'm going to put in 20. So now we have 220 in Christmas. And I think my goal, I don't know what my goal is for Christmas. I think I would say 400 to 500. I don't have a ton of people I need to shop for. Maybe 500 is a good goal. Birthday, this is for my birthday, which is also in December. This is gonna get 20. So I have 100 in the bank, 150, 170, and 190. And this one, again, I don't know. A couple $100 by December would be good if I want to get my hair done or do something fun like that. Vehicle registration is going to get a 5, and so now we have 20. And speaking of registration, I had renewed it early this year. I think I did it in May. It expired in June. So I had the new registration sitting on my counter for like a month, and then I realized this week or last week when I was driving to work, it was July and I had left, I didn't put my new tags on my plate, I didn't do any of that, and I was super paranoid that I was going to get pulled over, and it was like this huge thing. So, but luckily I got home and I put the tag on and I put the new registration in my car. So all is well with that. Giveaways is going to get 5. This is for channel giveaways, and our first giveaway will be when we hit 100 subscribers, but now we have $30. If you hear a weird noise in the background, that's my air conditioning. It just kicked on and it's kind of loud in my where I live in my apartment. Annual memberships is going to get 20. And so now we have $50, $70, $80. I'm hoping by the No, probably not the end of July, maybe the beginning of August. I'll be able to put my first membership on its annual plan. Tax prep is going to get 5. And so now we have 35, and this is for next year. Just the filing fee for taxes. Future car is going to get 15. There's really not a lot in here. But as I mentioned before, hopefully I won't need this for a while. But my car did start making a really weird noise, so I think I should probably take it in soon to get looked at. But now I have 50, 60, 65, and 70. And clean slate, I've been slowly trying to put money away to, I still have, if you've been following my debt journey, which I haven't touched on in a while because I've been dealing with some dental stuff, that's been taking forever. I do have a couple collections accounts that I'm trying to clean up and get off my credit report. But since a big chunk of my money is going towards dental, I kind of put a pause on that, but I still try to put a little bit away each paycheck, so now I have 35. Okay, that is all for sinking funds. Next is my month ahead challenge. Let me get that out of here. Okay, so we finished cell phone and we are working on dental insurance. And I'm gonna put a total of $20 in my month ahead. But I think I only need $15 to finish my dental insurance. Each bubble is worth $5, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, yeah. So $15 is gonna go in here. We'll mark off 3 bubbles, and that'll be 15. So 20, whoopsie, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. So this will cover my dental insurance for the month, for a month. I'm just gonna put a check mark on here, and then that leaves $5 left over. So that's 2 little sections complete, and I think subscriptions is going to be the next one that I start working on. Each bubble is $5, so we'll just mark off 1 for this time, and we'll put a 5 in here. And I need to redo this actually, because I think once I start putting I don't know how I'm gonna do this once I start putting some of my subscriptions on like annual, like my YouTube Premium and Canva and Amazon Prime and stuff like that. But for now, we'll just do the $5 to start and at least get the 75. Okay, so that's all for my month ahead. And then lastly, we will move on to savings challenges. Okay, so the first one we'll do is the Hello Summers, the roll the dice one. During my cash plan, I rolled 15 for this, so I'll take this off here, and we will put $15 in this one. And I've been using this roll the dice challenge at the end of each month, putting whatever's in here towards my tires envelope to try to get that at its max of $4.50. So that's that. And then the next one I want to do is this cash stash. Oh, I missed the sinking fund, you guys. I had it off to the side. I just noticed. So this is no guilt. This is like my fun slash hobbies spending money. And I think I actually messed something up anyway, because I realized I don't have any more 20s. But I did go shopping with this earlier, and I just took it out of my wallet and put it to the side. But okay, I'll fix that later. But cash stash is this savings challenge. This one, it's an activity book, saves $465. And for this one, I had planned, let me see, I had planned for 15. So we'll pull a 10 and a 5. But I kind of want to get to one of these higher numbers, so let's just see how much left over I have. So I have, oh, I can definitely do this. So we'll do an extra 10, an extra 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be 29. And then I can mark off the next highest one. So 10, 25, oops, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, awesome. So that one, we will mark off the 29. And we will add that to this little stash in here. So, let's see. I'm not going to count this now. We'll count it all at the end when I finish the challenge. But that one's done. Let me move this challenge out of the way. Okay, next up, I have this $1,000. I have, actually, let's do this one. Okay. If you guys saw my last video, you saw that I had to print that I lost my actual vellum tracker. I didn't have time, so I printed it out on regular paper. But for this one, each icon is worth $5, and I planned for 15. And let's see. We'll just add an extra 5 there. I don't know how I want to do this. Okay. So we'll actually just do 20. And so each of these is 5. Ooh, I don't actually want to color on my desk. I'm afraid that's going to mark up my desk. 2, 3. Okay. So yeah, $20 in here. I'm just going to put this in the back of the cash just so it doesn't mark up the envelope in case it's still wet. And let me just mark down 20 in there. The $1 challenge, I planned on 5 in my cash plan, and then I will add in the rest of these ones. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put $9 in there. Okay, this is my leftover money. My $10, okay, so this is the $1,000 savings challenge. For both this and the $10 challenge, I had planned on putting 10. Why do I have extra money? What is happening? Okay, I know what happened. This money is supposed to go into this envelope. I'm so sorry this is out of order. But we're just gonna stick this in here real quick so I can keep track of everything. My no guilt has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 95. Okay. I couldn't remember the breakdown that I did, and I thought it was a 20, but I guess it was 2 10s. So I'll put this off to the side. And so let's see, for the $1,000 savings challenge, I was planning on doing 10. 20 and a 5. Okay, we'll do it this way. I kind of want to mark some more of these off. Just trying to see, just because it's fine, I guess. We'll just do a 20 and a 5. I was going to try to break them up into smaller ones so I can mark more of them off, but it's fine. I will just do it that way. So put this in here. And then last one is the $10 savings challenge. I had planned for 10. I'm going to put this extra 20, so now we have 30 in here for the beginning of the month, and then I will be stuffing these one more time towards the middle-ish of the month. So hope we have some time to get some more in here before the end of the month. Anyway, that is all for today's cash stuffing. Thank you guys so much if you're still sticking around and watching. Yeah, it was a little hectic today, but that's okay. We made it through. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.